So this video is about setting up a one-room studio ready to record a fairly energetic and loud three-piece rock band. Now usually we go into professional studios to do this. We've got quite a bunch of equipment that over the three members of this band we've managed to amass. Not state of the art, but it's good enough. We've got a lot of energy and a lot of noise. How do you capture that? I'm going to hand you over back to me in the studio now. So I'm in the studio, getting the studio ready to record a three-piece rock band, the ZF Experience. Usually we'd go over the road to one of our friends, you know, who runs a professional studio, and we work with an engineer called John who gets the sound of the band really quick. So recording 4 tracks, we can do that in a day. 4 tracks down, do some mixing for a couple of hours at the end. They're good for release. We're going to record the next few releases here in the studio. We got a challenge. We got one room. Sound quality in the room is brilliant. We got the baffles in the corner. The room itself is in good condition, ready for recording. As individuals, we could record our parts and then we could mix them. So we're going to do it ourselves and see what happens. With one mic in the room, you know, it'll just be noisy. With modern recording equipment, we can clean that up. So actually you can get okay results with 1 or 2 room mics. You're picking up everything, the guitar amp, drums, bass, vocals coming through the PA and the monitors, right? So we've got to do something about that. What we're going to do is go for close miking, and we're going to bypass the PA speakers when we come to record. Vocals will still be coming through this old head. We need a guide vocal. So this routes through here, and there's a line out on this monitor. This monitor will be on very, very quiet in the room. This lead then, mono lead, goes out of the line out and comes into the BR800. It's got 4 channels and you can record 4 live at the same time. The drums always go into 1, bass into 2, guitars into 3, vocals into input 4. These come through from the mixing desk that I'll show you in a minute. These are DI'd from the bass amp. This is from a mic on the cone of the guitar amp, and this is a line out from the monitor. So you close mic the drums. There's a mic inside the bass drum. There's no overheads. So I'm not using any overheads for these cymbals. These mics pick up enough cymbals, which is a beautiful thing, because if I was using the overheads, then the bleed in the room on the drum take would be too huge. Those mics go into this desk, input 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As I say, I've got no overheads, but they would go into 6 and 7 if I did. 1 mono left, 1 mono right, which is there. Left and right out, and they go into input 1 using the TRX. So they're close mic'd. They go through that desk, they go out of that desk into channel 1 of the BR800. Vocals are coming from monitor, go around the outside of the room, all the way into channel 4. The guitars, close mic'd. Now this is an AKG, cheapest chips mic we got for about a tenner second hand. The bass amp, it's got a line out, this PV here, XLR. That XLR goes straight in to channel 2 on the BR800 in the corner there. Channel 1 is all the drums. Channel 2 is the bass. We'll have a little tiny bit of bleed coming out of these mics from here, because this is a loud bugger. So the trick with that is to get a tone and then bring the volume down as much as possible. For the perfect result, I mic up the cone like that with an SM57. If I'm worried about the drums bleed, well, just angle the mic away. The beauty of that is the null point of this mic. Directly behind the mic, it's not recording anything. This is a safe zone, so anything behind here is not gonna get recorded. The sound wave has to come, punch all the way along there, hit the cone and bounce back into the mic. Then you're going to get bleed. In order for that to happen, the sound that would have to bounce over the top of this mic and back into it would be colossal, like a jumbo jet. So the trick is to get the tone on the guitar amp, and then you use headphones. I use these, right? So these are the Vic Firths. They are brilliant because they're ear defenders. You can see how chunky they are. If you've got nothing coming through them, they just protect your hearing. So we're ready to record it without any outside engineering. So let's see if we can do this on the cheap. Professional studio is £25 an hour to record or mix. A song could be an hour, could be 2 hours, could be 3 hours, depending on how complex the song is, how many overdubs there are, what kind of things we want to do with it. The ZF Experience of the rock band that we're going to be doing this recording with. Keep living the dream, keep writing, keep practicing, keep releasing.